I'm so excited that I get to chat with you because I'm really loving Novocaine, your new single. Talk about the story behind it.
So I came across this song with my producer Don Miggs, and I actually did not write it. No, Nick Brown and Dietrich. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna forget his name right now. Dietrich Clark. They all wrote it, and as soon as I heard it, it was a piano-based song, and as soon as I heard the lyrics, I was like, this cannot be a ballad. This is a rock and country rock, like kick you in the teeth, like it just makes you feel something song. And so as soon as I heard it, I was like, okay, we got to revamp this. We gotta take it down a different road. And that's what we did. And it's just basically it's about a toxic love. It's about loving someone so hard, even doesn't matter the way they treat you. And you become numb to them and to everything because you can't get out of it, and it's just like it's an addiction, and it's just something you can't break, and it's just basically losing your mind over being in love with this one person.
Well, it's super catchy and very fun to listen to.
Thank
You
you.
mentioned you tweaked it a little bit. Was it just so it would be your vocal range, or did you change the story a little bit?
So basically we just changed the production.
Okay.
We added a lot of more gritty guitars. It's very drum driven, and I'm a performer at heart. Whenever I'm on stage and I'm into it and I'm headbanging and I'm doing all the things, like, so I got to feel the song whenever the lyrics are appropriate. I mean, I can definitely break it down and do a ballad, but these are strong lyrics. I mean, every line you hear, you're just like, oh damn, okay, here we go, we're taking it there. And so yeah, it was just basically the production that we just kind of changed around a lot.
Well, I think this is such a relatable song and it truly captures, this raw power and emotion. Is that what you've been hearing from fans and listeners of Novocaine?
Yes, I have. I've actually, a lot of my girlfriends, they've been listening to it, and they'll be in their car just rocking out, and they'll FaceTime me, and they're just like, this is so good. Like we feel it. Like, even though it's called Novocaine, just like, we're feeling what you're saying. And that's the best part about it is I mean, one of the big reasons why I'm a singer-songwriter, and I want to get that across, and I want to put the passion and the drive in my vocals, and just if they can get it off right off the bat after listening to it for a couple times, then I just feel like I've done my job. Like I did it. Like I got through to them.
You did work with Don Miggs on the production side of this song. What is it that you enjoy working with him about? And what is it about him that really truly makes working with him so enjoyable?
Yeah. I mean, Don is one of the most inspirational, under most understanding good souls that I've actually ever came across in Nashville. He has this energy about him, this aura. You feel immediately very safe, whenever it comes to writing music, producing music. And I think that's a really big deal because I don't think a lot of people talk about us being singers and writers and things like that. It's a vulnerable space. It's a space where we need to be allowed to be ourselves. And, we can definitely take criticism, but whenever you're being that vulnerable and you're in a room where you don't feel safe, it cuts the creativity in half. So the fact that I was able to walk in there and I met him for a couple hours, we just talked, and I just walked out of there and I could take a breath. I was like, wow, that went really well. Not only is he stupid talented, I mean, the man can sing, play, produce, do anything. But just the fact that I walked in there and I was just like, wow, we are going to make a kick-ass record. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing.
Sure, that comfort has to be there when you're creating something and being vulnerable as well, because each music is a little piece of your heart and each, song is a little bit of your soul and your story in it here or there. So certainly that's a great connection to have with a producer who wants to make you sound the best that you can as well.
Exactly. And he brings it out. That's the thing is whenever you're with them and you're singing these songs that are so powerful and that you want to get the meaning across, I'll sing it and he'll be like, no. He's like, I need that other girl. He's like, bring that other girl in here. He's like, I need you to bring her out. And he hears it and he pushes me and he brings out like the best in my vocals. And it's a blessing, that's for sure.
Well, is there an EP or a full album in the works by chance?
Yeah. So right now I have a EP. It's almost done, and we're going to be releasing that this year. But we're starting to work on the next album right now too as well. So I'm definitely being a busy bee. But whenever you find your tribe, it just kind of flows. And I can say that I finally found my tribe, and I'm gonna thrive now. Basically, I've never been so excited to release music that I'm so passionate about. I can back this like 110%. No, like nobody can tear. I mean, yeah, so there's some people that might not like it, but for me, no one can tear me down on these songs that I've been writing and producing and working with these amazing musicians and this amazing producer. Like, I'm so excited to be releasing this new music because it's me. Like, I can finally say, like, this is Kelsey Hickman.
Well, it just reads all over your face how excited you are to be you and finally get everything out there that makes you happy and you feel comfortable and you're in a wonderful headspace. And also musically, you're, got so much good stuff on the forefront. Will there be a tour to accompany this new EP?
Oh, yes, that's another thing. I try to travel as much as I can. I do a lot of my own bookings at the moment, and I network, I research, I try to, if I'm playing a couple shows in Ohio, I look up different venues in Indiana, Illinois. I'm going to be actually traveling. I'll be in New Jersey in the next couple of weeks, playing in North Arlington at Sean's Crazy Saloon for St. Patrick's Day. So we're doing a couple small things. I'm doing the Blue Strawberry in St. Louis, Missouri, March 28th. And then I'm doing the 29th at the Feinstein's in Carmel, Indiana. And then on Saturday the 1st, I'll be flying out to California to do a show at Feinstein's out there. So I'm very blessed to be able to do my craft and always be doing it. You know, I also sing in Nashville. I sing downtown on Broadway whenever I'm not on the road. So I am constantly singing. And I think that's really helped me keep going, because I'm always in front of a crowd. I'm always doing my passion, and even though I do sing some covers whenever I am on stage, I can still get out. I can still connect with my audience, and that's one of the big things that keeps me going. So the tour is happening. We're already on the road. We're getting this momentum going. We're not stopping. The Kelsey train is going.
I mean, you've played some incredible places. There's always several venues. You hit up at Music City. You were at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. What are some of your favorite Kelsey Hickman songs to perform live?
So let's see. I released an EP a very long time ago, whenever I was not the artist that I am now. But I still am very proud of those songs, because those songs actually did hit a lot of people, and I still get requests to this day for those songs. So as of the moment, obviously Novocaine, I'm belting that from the rooftops. But and then I used to have this single called Gone, and that was definitely that was a man hater song. That was a, like, I'm gone, you know. That was a lot of fun. That was always good. It was a very upbeat and it was kind of a rocking song, and I like singing that one. And then the other one was called If You Stay. And that was one of my favorite ballads that I've ever written. That was a tearjerker. That was like one that got you in your feelings. And it was another love song that it was, if you stay, but if you need to go, get out, you know? So that was another one that I really liked. I can give you a little teaser, but there is a song that I'm releasing this year called American Boy. And that is one I cannot wait to play live. It is the moment you hear the guitar riff, you're just like, oh, oh shit, here we go. Like it's amazing. So that if you like keep your ears open for American Boy this year. Okay.
I'd love to know who you'd love to collaborate with on a song in the future, whether it be writing, producing, or even singing.
Oh my gosh. So I am obsessed with obviously Shania Twain, but I grew up definitely singing all her songs. So Shania Twain is just one of my idols. That would be unbelievable. And she just seems like such a great person. And she's been doing this for so long. You know, she paved the way for women in country music, and just being able to just be in her presence, I think, and writing with her and like hearing more of her story, because I do know a lot about her. I've definitely watched a lot of her stuff, but just I think Shania Twain would just be like a shock and awe for sure. And then writing wise, Lainey Wilson is just killing the game these days. And every single thing that she's putting out, I'm like, wow, her writing style and the way she does it, and just how she just she believes in who she is and take it or leave it. That's somebody I would love to write with, like be in a writing room with, and just have us in like four walls and just lay it all out on the table, because she's killing it. She's great.
Well, what advice would you give to people who are up and coming musicians to stepping their feet into the waters? You've been doing this since at least the age of 16, right?
I can honestly say I've been making a living doing music since I was 16, which I'm very blessed. And I think I haven't stopped because I don't want to stop, And I mean, I'm not saying this is bad by any means, but I didn't come here to be a bartender. I didn't come here to be a waitress. I didn't come here to, do that. So I have been doing it since I was 16. And the one thing that I would say to anybody in this industry is just be yourself, be your true self, whatever that is. Like hone in on whatever you think, what you bring to the table, what makes you different. And we are all different. And that is one thing that I've told myself. If a blonde girl walks in that sings country music and has big hoop earrings and has this kind of shirt on, and we're standing there and we're both singing, and they're like, okay, what makes you different? We all bring something different. We're not the same. Like I tell myself that every day, because if I don't, I'm going to go crazy, because there's so many talented people in this world. So if you don't tell yourself that, no, I have something different to bring to the table than that person over here. So I just thoroughly believe in just believing in yourself and taking no prisoners.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the beautiful music that you do make?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has followed me so far. I definitely have a great fan base, and a lot of my fans have been asking for new music, and I can finally say it's here. And thank you for following me this whole time, picking up from Illinois at 21 and moving to Nashville, not knowing anybody, not knowing what the hell I was doing. And everybody has been rooting for me. And I cannot thank them enough, because without them, I wouldn't be doing this, period. So I just want to say thank you for being on the ride. And to everybody who is just seeing me for the first time, welcome to the show. It's gonna be a long ride, and we're here, and I'm here for it. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna be making really good music, passionate music, stuff that you can either cry to, rock out to, drink to. It's gonna be all the things you need, and that's what I'm here for. And I just want everybody to be a part of it, be along for the ride.